Hey guys, watching Volgor's beer reviews. I haven't had one of these in a long time, and I figured, well, it's cheap. I handled it before. Why not again? So here it is. Good old-fashioned Old English 800. This is not the high gravity one. It's just a plain 7.5%, but you know, 2.5 more than Mickey's. I think Mickey's just 5, maybe it's 5.5, but whatever, 2% more. That's a good bump. I can just hold up the color right there. Looks like honey or malt liquor. Good and cold. Came from the cold beer store, Dairy Mart. There's another beer store on the way home, but that place sells them warm, so I'm like, let's go to this one instead. Okay. I'm ready. Bubbly, bubbly, bubbly. And if you don't have 40s in your neighborhood, I'm sorry. Does that suck? Let's put the cap back on this. Okay, also, first let me take a sip before I get into something else. I probably poured it wrong. It's my mistake, but it has a big head. Big head, big foam, soap. Smells sweet and foamy. Doesn't smell too skunky. I'm starting to remember what it tastes like. It's been a long time, but it seems a little sweet at first, but once you start gulping, or once you get in there, it ain't so bad. Plus it's dirt cheap. And this, if you think this is bad, then I don't know. I was tossed up between this and Hurricane. I'm pretty sure this is a lot easier to stomach. So yeah. Also yesterday, I went out Christmas shopping, and I admit this is not for anybody, but I couldn't pass it up. Cryozen Vision. No, Cryozen V. This is a standard V. There's also the V Plus. The V Plus has a radio and that's it. That's the only difference between the V and the V Plus. V Plus has the radio. But yeah, look at this. $6.99. And yeah, I know it's only 2 gigabytes and it came out in like 2007 or 8. But first of all, it wasn't even in burp. It wasn't even the locked up section in Goodwill. You know, you walk in, you go in the corner by the checkout stand, and they have all the expensive stuff, you know, highly desired stuff that people might steal. Well, this wasn't there. This was in the back by the controllers and the cords and all that crap, and old cameras, film cameras. And I'm like, oh my god, Snatch. Cheapest one on Amazon is like 40 bucks, 40, 42, and I think that's 2 gig. I don't know what the 1 gig, maybe a bit cheaper. But then the 8 gig is like the same price, like maybe 46, like within the same ballpark. So yeah, I might play it with this a little while, but I'm probably gonna end up selling it. It even has the original lanyard. So to turn it on, there's a slider right there. There we go. This is like a little nipple and you push up and down. Takes a while to boot up. Fuck. There we go. Can't really see much because of the bright light, but the little buttons light up. And let's put the light. Ooh, that was close. There we go. Now you can see. Little joystick. Left and right. Go through the menus as custom presets. That lights up. You hold down this button. Brings up a mini menu. I mean, yeah, I thought this was the coolest thing when I saw it when it came out. So, I don't know. I might sell it, but I also think... I used to love Creative Zen, or, you know, Creative Labs MP3 players. These used to be my favorite MP3 players. And then, around 2008 or 9 or 10, they started going really downhill. I had a Creative Zen... it was just called the Creative Zen. Like there wasn't there was the V, it wasn't the Creative Zen V, it wasn't the Creative Zen Micro, it wasn't Creative Zen Vision M, just Creative Zen, and it was about that big, about a little bit bigger than a credit card. Great MP3 player, but then it just screwed up, and then it just glitched out, bugged out. It was crap, and I ended up selling it to a friend or my friend's friend for like $32. And I paid $150 for it. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. Which is funny because I usually remember shit like that. But anyways, there's that. Yeah, that foams up big time. Now there's that much left. Also, I don't have it with me, but, oh, while I have this in here, where'd it go? Let's try out the MP3 player. Stubborn piece of crap. Come on. 2006 is when it came out. This beer isn't for the light of heart. But if you can handle it, we can handle some roughness. If you're rough and tough, yeah, of course it's worth it. It's what, $1.30 for 40 ounces. 7.5%. It's not too much. It's not gonna... I don't know. But at the end of the day, I still think Schlitz is the best. Schlitz High Gravity. That tasted better than this. Okay, let's go back. All tracks. Play. Yep, Creative Zen, Creative MP3 players, they used to sound the best, man. The best bang for the buck, the best quality. They used to be, may not be the sleekest, like they didn't have the aluminum back or whatever, but they got the best bang for the buck. You got the radio, you got the charger that came with, you had a standard cable, so you didn't have to run out and buy a special cable like an iPod, you know, standard USB 2.0. I mean, had a radio built in, did I already say that? You didn't have to use iTunes, which is nice. But yeah, I miss the heyday of Creative. And now their MP3 players are shitty. They went downhill so bad. Anyways, I was going to say something else about at Goodwill. Or, no, at St. Vinny's. It's called Pass the Pigs. But this version's called Pig Out. And it's basically like pass the pigs, take pigs, and you roll them in a cup and you spill them out. And based on how they land, you get points. And Google that or search up on YouTube. And what's his name on Big Lebowski? I can't remember the dude. I can never remember his name, but he played it on Jimmy Kimmel. It was really funny. Oh, you got a double snouter. So I was hiding a present. Came across a lot of vintage cans. Here's an old Foster's can. There's a pull tab. This is so old. It's 25 out of 32 quart. This is before metrics was a thing in the States. Schlitz Tallboy, the pull tab. The beer that made Milwaukee famous. Contents 3/4 of a quart. Fractions on a beer. So weird. And where I see it. Please don't litter. You made. Maybe it wasn't in this can. One of them it said return 2 cents for a can. And then I got a Schlick Stout Malt Liquor. I'd love to have the actual stuff. Oh yeah, right there, 2-cent refund. Pretty cool. Original Coors, America's Fine Light beer, and they had the same logo to this day. I don't know. Standard Coors isn't that great. It's okay. I drink it over other stuff like Bud, Coors, or Bud. I mean Butter Bush. But Coors Golden is a little better. Schlitz Light beer, 2-cent refund. Yeah, little stubby bottles. Oh wait, that's Red Hook. That's not old. Oh, and a Schlitz sampling cup. And look at this, a sticker, one lucky beer. Yeah, vintage, man, vintage. Ooh, I shouldn't have done that. There's like some crap in that cup, and I stuck it upside down on top of the old can. Alright, so, anyways, it's this review. There isn't much to say about Old English 800. Compared to this and Mickey's, I think I'd rather have this just because it's a higher alcohol content. Mickey's, I think, has a better, easier stomach, easier to palate taste. A lot of people even like it, but if you don't like that, I don't know. That's just me. I'm not going to complain with either one, but I'd rather have this because it's higher content, you know? More bang for the buck. It's not bad. I feel better drinking this than I do drinking a Budweiser. You know, I have drank a couple Budweisers after I admitted I didn't like it. And when I drink it, it's like, okay, I'll have it, but I'm like, you know, get it down as fast as I can because it's just that made of rice taste. It doesn't settle well with me. While we're on the subject, Schlitz Brewing Company has been awarded its certificate, honorary beer taster in Schlitz. Yeah, no, that wasn't me. That was my dad. However, you're supposed to rate their beers on the back, and it's completely blank. He has a bunch of these apparently. Frank J. Sellinger, president of Just Schlitz Brewing Company. But yeah, compared to, this is in league with Mickey's, and I don't know what else is in its little league. Unless you want to count ice beers. Stupid door keeps on flapping. It's bugging the hell out of me. But Shit, this is 15 minutes long. Okay, rating. I'm gonna give it a solid 7.4, 7.5, I think. What did I give Ice House? A 7? 7.4. 7. It's big for the buck here. 7.4, I'd say. 7.1. 7.1. 7 point something. 7.2. Bang for your buck. Tastes decent for the percentage. And you can't complain. Unless you can't handle it, then you complain because you couldn't handle it and you shouldn't have bought it then. So, yeah. It's one of the first malt liquors I ever had. And I think it's one of the finer ones because, I don't know, you don't have to really get used to it. Just take that, you know, after so much of it, you're already down with it. So, yeah, I think it's alright. I definitely think it's better than King Cobra. I don't know why. See, this is 6%. This is 7.5. And this is almost this is around $2. This is just like $2.38 or, you know, maybe almost $3 tops. Or maybe $3.25 tops, depending where you go. Because I've seen some 40s vary. That's all my opinion. I'm out. Fuck, 16 minutes.